That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Without music, life would be a mistake. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. I am a forest, and a night of dark trees, but he who is not afraid of my darkness, will find banks full of roses. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies but also to hate his friends. All truly great thoughts are conceived while walking. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often, and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. We love life, not because we are used to living but because we are used to loving. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. The best weapon against an enemy is another enemy. When one has a great deal to put into it, a day has 100 pockets. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. The thought of suicide is a great consolation, by means of it one gets through many a dark night. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. There is always some madness in love. But there is also always some reason in madness. The future influences the present just as much as the past. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations and epochs, it is the rule. The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. The true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. The secret of realizing the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment of existence is, to live dangerously. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. To predict the behavior of ordinary people in advance, you only have to assume that they will always try to escape a disagreeable situation with the smallest possible expenditure of intelligence. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit but also the spirit of his friends. There are no facts, only interpretations. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. The most common lie is that which one lies to himself. Lying to others is relatively an exception. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. The thought of suicide is a great consolation, by means of it one gets through many a dark night. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. I would believe only in a God who could dance. The man who has no inner life is the slave of his surroundings. We often refuse to accept an idea merely because the tone of voice in which it has been expressed is unsympathetic to us. The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. The thought of suicide is a great consolation. By means of it one gets through many a dark night. The best revenge is massive success. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Love is not consolation. It is light.